If you're coming, let's see if we can put on one light and do this. Come. Okay, I ended that one because obviously you guys didn't hear me after it popped out for a second. Let's see if we can do this. Yeah, that's better. A little bit further away from that light. Okay, hi Myra. Hi Myra. I could never remember how to say your name. Yes, yes, yes. The stupid ear doesn't want to pop. So anyways, back at the story. So I saw this one guy, I think he does content for a living. He was on Facebook. And he said that somebody that lives near him in his town hit him up and said he seems like a really nice guy and she loves his content and she wanted to know could he keep her dog after she was raptured. And he said, what the F? So you telling me I'm not going to be raptured too? I think he was being stupid. I think he was being funny. I don't think nobody... Well, he had a text thread. He did have a text thread to show us. So how is everybody doing? I'm baking some baguette breads. I think today I'm just going to have a ham sandwich for lunch. I will have a video. I was telling you guys before the thing buffered out of here that I will have a video with banana bread later on this evening. And it was a really, really good banana bread because it didn't come out dense and clammy on the bottom. It was light all the way through. So I have to go find the recipe that I use because I don't forget where I put the recipe and I don't know what all the ingredients are. What are you doing, man? Could you just lay down somewhere? Lay down. Lay down. Yeah, rest. Take a little rest. You don't have to be on guard always with me. So Myra, what's going on? Did Brenda come back? Hi, Brenda. Hi, Sandra. I know Christine had to go with the girls. So we just chilling, talking foolishness, guys. I was outside doing the voiceover for the banana bread video. And I decided, being that I have on makeup and everything, I might as well just say, hey, how everybody doing? And Evie's just panting around. So what do you guys have planned for today? My ear doesn't hurt. It just feels full. I'm going to let Jada get the blow dryer and put some heat in it. You're upset with your country. Raccoons are killing cats in my area and nothing is being done. Oh my God. Oh my God. Don't bring up raccoons around my sister. Them raccoons, them bull face. So she has a beautiful thing, a rectangular thing that she puts her little potted plants in because she's growing stuff, right? Food, you know, like peppers and okra and stuff like that. And so the thing, I don't know how you open the thing, but the raccoon opened the cage, I'm gonna call it a cage, take out one of the planter pots, set it outside, lock back the cage and say, "Bae, see, I could open this cage anytime I want and take out your stuff. Who you think you hiding this stuff from?" I'm telling you, these raccoons are crazy. I should have some flyers that could take care of people's pets. Oh my God, that would have been a good one, Brenda. That would have been a good one. $100 to take care of the pets. So why do you think the pets not going with them up in the rapture? Because they believe what a preacher I told you yesterday used to preach that the dogs don't have a spirit, they only have a soul, so they ain't going to heaven. But then why the Bible said Jesus come out of heaven for a white stallion? Animals, they up there. I bet you animals, they up there. And I don't think it's an up there. I think it's a cross. I think heaven is a cross in another realm. Watch them people when they come in with their funny language here, Sandra. Just wrench them in the face. We don't have no time for this foolishness. Then people don't donate anyways. Hello, Cooking with Ek. How are you? She made oh my God. Oh my God, she made $500. I wish I could make $500 right now, I swear. What would I do with it? Pay a couple of bills and then put gas in the car and go to the beach. There you have it. See, I always have what I would do with money. You know, I learned a long time ago that you need to practice when people say, oh my God, I'm so happy you did this for me. I'm so grateful. How can I ever repay you? You have your list. Especially if the people's serious. You're not going to do that to poor people. People that you genuinely help. But you help a rich man solve a problem he didn't know how to solve with his money? Girl, you better have a list of things you want. And a list of things you need. It's crazy. I'm always prepared. Brenda, I don't know if I sent you this thing this morning, but did you see this stuff they're saying about Pantry? Girl, my sister sent it to me, and then Joe saw it on the book face. The face that's book. I was like, oh, Ave Maria. If the rapture didn't happen, she would babysit the pets if the families ever went out of town. Okay. Have you tried putting... No, the cigarette is not the thing that you need. That's an old wives' tale, Myra. It's not the smoke that helps the ear. It's the warmth. It's the warmth. So they used to make the old people then blow the smoke in your ear because the warmth come out of their mouth. So all we need is the blow dryer, and you have to tug the ear upwards and then put it on a low setting so don't get it too close to burn yourself. And that's what I'm gonna have Jada do it. And then just... Jada looked in my ear with a tool that she had, and she says there's no waxy buildup, but a part of it does look kind of grayish, like maybe dead skin, old wax, dry wax, whatever. So I put hydrogen peroxide, and my hearing came back, but it still feels full. So I'm gonna have her do that blow dryer thing, and then, but she's gonna go fix her teeth first, then do that, and then we're gonna see how it feels. Yeah, I learned that one a long time ago because I looked it up. I'm like, why does a cigarette smoke do this though? Can any kind of smoke do it? And that's when they said, no, it's not the smoke itself. It's the warmth. And it's not enough that, you know, somebody come and blow their warm breath into your ear. That blow dryer works really, really well. I'll get it. Jada has the blow dryer, so. Girl, it was an extensive write-up from somebody. I don't remember who wrote it up, some newspaper or TV station or something. And they're saying that he is broke and that he has to go back to teaching, and that in 2016 he voted a lot of negative things against teachers. And now he's fallen trapped to all that negativity. Whatever he took away from them, it's not just negativity. Whatever he took away from them, he's fallen trapped to that now because he has to actually go back and teach. So that's one side of the story. You know, Patrick is a friend. Well, Patrick is an acquaintance. Patrick is an acquaintance because I don't text him. He don't call me, this, that. But we've stayed in touch for years because he reached out and promoted me back when no Belize would promote me. You know, I deal with both sides of the aisle. Patrick is UDP, but Mr. Renee that interviewed me is PUP. And I work with both sides of the aisle when it comes to Belize, girl. Both sides. So, I'm not going to walk away from Patrick because of all this negative press, but I did see it. I'm not going to pretend like I didn't see it. So I don't know what all he voted for back in 2016, but I guess he voted to take a lot of benefits away from teachers. They say, me no know. The teachers would have to come in and tell me. And they said, no, he ain't got no money because he lost his seat a few months ago, right? Last year sometime. And they gave him a Senate seat, but I guess that don't pay, or if it pays, it doesn't pay well. So he had to go back into teaching. But I heard that Patrick was getting a degree over here. I don't know. Somebody said that online somewhere. So maybe he's using his degree. I don't know. See, I don't walk away from you just because you fail or you fall. If you're my friend, you're my friend. And like I said, much of you guys here are my friends because I talk with you on the phone. Some of you I've never talked to on the phone, just here in this live. So you're an acquaintance. You know what I mean? I'm gonna make a cake soon. I'm gonna put this star on top, and I'm gonna decorate it with fruits, make it into a star. It's gonna be beautiful. Hello, Pavan. How are you? Hola. You guys see I made a hat. When I went to Belize, I didn't have this hat to go with the shirt. This is what I traveled in on the plane. So I made a hat. The other side is blue. I made a hat. No, I like this template for the hat. I just hope I could repeat it again. Yeah, I have to edit today, guys. I don't got time to play around. I gotta edit today. I'm in America. Pavan, I'm in America. It's gonna look nice. It's gonna have what's that next black one name? Is that boysenberry? Boysenberry, blueberries, and strawberries. That's gonna fill the star. Like in here is gonna have the strawberry, in the middle is gonna have the blueberry, and no, the blueberry going here, and then the boy, I don't remember, or the boysenberry going there. Something. I did it before. I'm gonna go look back at my photo. So my friend Gary is still on his trip, so when he comes back, I'm gonna have him build my website back so people can start buying books again, because they will reach out in an email and say, how do I buy your book? And I write them back and they never come back and respond. I think people rather do it automated, just go to the email. You guys know I got nuked from Wix. They got that $200 something out of me for nothing. If you're gonna build a website, don't use Wix. Do not use Wix. You can't reach nobody for customer service, and when they take your money, that's it. They don't honor the 14 days that you have to cancel the thing. That's it. Yeah, so I have a lot to do today. And I feel like I'm on top of what I need to do. So this is just a little break I'm taking with you guys, because I'm making some baguette. I made one big long baguette, and then I used the next piece of dough. Instead of making a second one, I made 4 of them kind of long, like to make a Subway sandwich. And then I made 4 round, like to make burgers or just a round sandwich. And so they're baking right now. So what do you guys think about this rapture thing? These people really thought the rapture was going to happen today and tomorrow. And I'm like, I believe in the rapture, but I believe no one knows the day or the hour. And it's not something that I'm going to sit and prepare for or be fearful of. If it happens, it happens. If it don't, it's not going to happen in my lifetime. I think I'm going to die naturally. I'm not going to be raptured up into the sky. But these people, they hate their lives so much here on earth that they would rather go get raptured up into the sky and leave their loved ones behind, because apparently a lot of these people think it's only them that's going. What did Jehovah Witness then think? Only 44,000 going to heaven, right? Girl, I think when we get to heaven, we're going to find some people there and go, you there? My God, I could have been really do what I wanted to do in life and still ended up here? You're here? Why I feel like the mustache man did it? They need Jesus. That's how I was singing that song outside. I said, no one knows the day, nor the hour, maybe morn, night or noon, and I will open up, I will open up my heart to everyone. That's not true. To everyone I see and say, yeah, yeah, Jesus Christ is the way. I learned that song, crap, back in high school, 1983. Lord have mercy. How long ago was that? 40 something years ago. That song's by who? I forget. If you guys want to know who it is, I'll come leave it in the thing afterwards. I think Walter somebody. Or Walter is the last name. They're certifiable. But that just shows you that they're very unhappy with the state of what America is in, because it's not people from the left that's doing this bloody foolishness. It's everybody from the right. It's all them crazy MAGA people. They're, oh, we're going to get raptured. I thought you liked your dude that you picked. I thought he was doing everything for you that you wanted. Stay here. Stay here. I wish there was a rapture and they took the self-righteous Christians out of here. I would have been, oh my God, the world would have been a happier place. It would have been a happier place to take their backside out of here. They're crazy. Well, I don't have any shoulder pain today. When I was sleeping last night on my left side, I feel like my arm kind of dropped too low, and I have a little pillow, but I think maybe I need a bigger pillow. I have one. I'll start using a bigger pillow to rest my arm so the shoulder is not dropping so low. And let me show you my bag that I'm going to start using on my walk. Hold on, hold on, hold on. You had to see those when you took the picture of her planting chips. Let's fix this bag today. I made it a while back. Me and Joe made it a while back. Off of another bag my mom brought for me from Belize, but that bag was made out of like plastic rubber or whatever. So it has this little flippy part here with a zippered pocket where I can put my ID. You know, because you have to walk with your ID now, because you never know when it's hard. What people can try to pick you up. Although for we governor just passed a law saying that they can't fast with we at Home Depot, at the swap meet, out in the street. They can't put on no mask. Them hard water people I'm talking about. Left side feels sore, not true? I'm telling you, Sandra girl. Lemon water. My sister had me drinking lemon water. That's helping a lot too. It has another little pocket that I can stuff some dollar bills. $1 will make me holla, honey boo boo. Okay. You know, YouTube always tell me when I do my live that I fail miserably because nobody donates. But I don't want you to donate super chat, super sticker, super membership, super. I don't want you to donate none of that, because YouTube take a lot of that. If you want to donate, go to Cash App. Hi, Kathy. Happy Tuesday. I'm still here, girl, and you still here. I guess we ain't being raptured, which they say is today at 3 o'clock California time, 6 o'clock East Coast time. So you see that, guys? Pocket, right? And then this part open to put my phone. And there's another big pocket in there. And it says what? It's made by the Bear Pantry Show. Look at that. I think I was planning to sell this. I have my website, my Google number, my everything. So I could put stuff in there. And I fixed it today to put this slider adjustment thing because it didn't have one. So because it didn't have one, I had to kind of tie it up. And when Bart Simpson, he gonna say, I know. Bart. Behave yourself, Bart. So this is what I'm gonna wear now when I go for my walk. So I don't have to wear nothing on my shoulders because that's been killing my shoulders. See? Everything gonna be in here. In her. Phone in here, everything in here. And I have access to everything. Look, thank you, Myrna, for giving me the idea. Myrna says, wear a fanny pack, Bobs. Don't wear nothing on your shoulder. Because then I have to take my water bottle and a big stick. Because I'm afraid for them dogs. It's nice, right? I forgot I made this. Well, me and Joe. I got to make sure everything is secure, though. This one looked like he sewed with the sewing machine. All right, baby. You call me if you need me. You all right? Tell Crazy I said hi. Don't ask him nothing about Jack until after he fixes your teeth. All right? She going to the crazy dentist, but he has a son that keeps going in and out of prison. Cute little boy when he was young. And we don't ask him nothing until after he fixes our teeth. because he might jack it up if we ask him stuff about Jack. Right size, right? This dog eat this rug in him will beat this dog. She got a rug chew up. And it's made from jeans. It's made from jeans material. So it's very strong. And I'm not gonna put heavy things in it. I just think it's perfect. Like even if I go to a fair or something. Because I'm tired of having things slinged across me and they hurt my shoulders. You know, plus when I was like sitting editing and see how my shoulders drop when I'm editing right here? I'm on the couch, see how it's dropped and it's tense? I can do this now. Oh my God, I couldn't do that. Well, this is good. This one has been good. This is the one. And I can do this. Couldn't do that before, guys. So I didn't remember I had this. Till Myrna said, get a fanny pack. Then I have a little flimsy fanny pack from YouTube. But it's really flimsy. And when you open it, things are falling out. I like this. Nothing will fall out when I open it. Because I have my little speaker. Hazel, I see. Hazel, I see. Girl, you can say that. You can say that in the public thing though, if you want to. Just because I say that I'm acquainted with you or I'm friends with you, no mean you can't go say if the person wrong, and if you're wrong, you're wrong. You guys call me out when I'm wrong. I was telling you that I'd call my friend Sarita and say, did you see my laugh? She said, Barbara, you are a nut. I said, did I go too far? Did I go too far? Huh? Oh, boy. Them people crazy. You know how many times Sarita reminded me that the rapture was supposed to happen when we had Y2K. Who's old enough to remember Y2K? Is he? Hazel, stop it. Stop it. Hazel's having a whole private conversation with me through text. I wonder. Yeah. It's crazy. See, even Joshua old enough to remember Y2K. And you know, Y2K was definitely a threat because of the computers, right? If they didn't understand the date and it took us back to 19 double aught instead of 2000, a whole bunch of mess could have happened. But they had ample time to work on it, so I wasn't fearful. But a lot of people were, and they're like, oh, Armageddon, oh my God, the rapture, that. Is Armageddon different than the rapture? See, I don't know the difference. Yeah, for real. For real. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. You know what I mean? Hi, Diane. Well, we kind of doubling into everything. We just circled back around to the rapture again. Diane, I see you still here with us. You heathen. You still... He is back at Anglican College. Girl. I think it's like the change. I mean, we're officially in fall. But you know, California, we don't really have fall. So, but something changed in the pressure, in the barometric pressure, because Joe is having a hard time with his sinuses today. He's washed his nose out with the saline stuff at least twice already since this morning. And so my one is my ear. It started yesterday. There's like a pressure building up in there, but it's not red, you know. So I'm gonna put the heat and see how it goes. Hey, Thomasina, you made it. I did a live prior, but this stupid thing buffered. I think I'm supposed to take it off of the house Wi-Fi when I go there in the backyard and just use the 5G from the phone. That might work better. I understand, Hazel. I totally understand. I feel a type of way too. And you know, he's been to my home. He sat at my table. We've had a great meal and he was a wonderful guest. I'm not going to say nobody was a horrible guest if they weren't, even if they turn out to be a horrible person to me later on. There's a YouTuber that came here once. You didn't see her on camera because I didn't film, right? And she's got a big channel. She had a big channel back then. This happened around the time when my mom died. And I still watch her, and she still shouts me out every now and again. But when she came here, and the ensuing weeks, because then my mom passed and there was a whole bunch of mess that happened, it was a nightmare dealing with her afterwards. When she was here, she was a wonderful guest. So I'm not going to make up lies and say she was an awful guest. She was a wonderful guest. I enjoyed her. And she was very kind to me when my mom died. But then there were a lot of demands made on me and Joe afterwards, because she needed some help with some stuff that she thought we could help her with, but we couldn't. We couldn't. She wanted to buy an expensive car when we were flipping cars, but we had a limit that we could buy under the dealer that we bought under. We couldn't buy any car that was more than $3,000. Later on, I think he bumped it up to about $5,000, but we couldn't buy expensive cars because he had a lot of buyers underneath him, and he split up his buying power between all of us. And so I think the car she wanted to buy was upwards of $25,000 from the auction. And I said, I can't buy that car. I don't have the buying power. And she never believed me. And so it was a whole thing. But I'm not going to lie and say she wasn't a wonderful guest when she was here. So the same thing to do with Patrick. He was a wonderful, humble guest. Appreciative of the food we made, fun, everything. But then you see how he moves in politics, right? So, Thomasina, how come you don't gone? I am sure that you would have gone. You're such an angel. You would have definitely gone up in the rapture. We don't cuss. We don't do anything wrong. We don't fight with people. I personally don't pray for people downfall. I don't. Don't tell me that the rapture was rushed. I hear somebody on Instagram calling Jesus Jim Crow Jesus. I say, oh no, 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 no. They weren't going to take you in no damn water. You were going to go up in the air. I got to tell Joe. Wait, shit, did I set the timer on that bread? I hope I did. You guys, how long have I been here? Let's see. Go away, commercial. I've been here 27 minutes. Okay, it's going to beep in a little while. I started the live after I put the bread in. See, I don't want to be a Christian anymore, Sandra, but I do believe in Jesus. I do believe in Jesus Christ, and that's what it takes to be a Christian. I'm not stupid. I know where the word came from, right? But some people still think that Christ is Jesus' last name. I don't want to be a Christian anymore. Not the way these Westboro people and these MAGA people weaponize Christianity. Oh, hell no. I'm not a part of them. He closed the border. Jesus couldn't come in. You stupid, brother. We had to go through the firmament. No, you missed it. They were just like, oh, you're going to raise up like that. You didn't even need clothes. Hi, Sharon. Hi, Sharon. Sharon was left behind too. So the rapture wasn't racist. Because I think, Sharon, are you white? I think Sharon's white. Sandra, you're not like me. I don't curse at all. I can't even keep a straight face. You know, growing up as a child, I never used to curse. Honestly, I'm not joking. Never used to curse. Was so afraid of getting in trouble. My brother used to curse. My sister used to curse. My baby sister, 6 years younger than I am, right? When I got married to Joe and I started to hang out with his sister, the one I don't talk to, and my Aunt Lita, them people cuss worse than sailors. And it's contagious. So my mom used to curse. So it's not like I didn't hear cursing. I just never cursed because I want to get in trouble. Not that I thought it was a bad thing. I just didn't want to get in trouble. So it's contagious. So I started cussing, and then Joe started cussing. Joe never used to curse neither. When I got with Joe, he didn't used to curse. No, Joe cussed every 2 seconds. That's why I'm still here, because I lie, I tell. For real, Sandra, see, we were good girls. He had a thing to beep. Joe! Let me see if he's going to get up. He can't hear that thing to beep, you know. Oh, he heard it. He heard it. Mm-mm-mm. He turned off the timer. Let me see if the bread done. They wouldn't. I don't know if Sharon's white. I'm assuming. Sharon, are you white? Sharon could be a black person. I don't know. Hi, Christopher. How are you? Christopher, you're not my Christopher, right? My little sweet Christopher. Because Sharon is white. See, they didn't let Sharon. Sharon, you must cuss. You must cuss bad word or something. Why they didn't let you rapture up with them? But wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. They did say the rapture don't happen till 6 this evening East Coast time. 3 this afternoon California time. We on the countdown. It's 10:56. We on the countdown right now. We could still go. No, you're new. Hi, Christopher. Welcome. We're just talking crap over here, okay? The sun. Okay, so see, they didn't take Sharon because Sharon cursed. It's the cursing. Hi, Jazz, you didn't go either? He's at the UN. How come he keep traveling like this, but he no keel over and dead yet? Don't he have a bad heart? You shouldn't fly in the plane when you have a bad heart. I'm in America, Christopher. Christopher, what country are you from? Did you get raptured yet? No, right? Christopher, do you plan on getting raptured? Are you leaving your house for somebody? And are you Belizean or Jamaican or some type of Caribbean? Because you keep saying, where I want. Belize will say, where I want. Me no gone either. Lexi, how you don't gone? No. Lexi, we know. The God of your heart. I get it, Sharon. Oh, you're living in Canada? Hello. And you're Guyanese. Yeah, we have a bunch of Guyanese people here in the chat too. Hi, Marcella. Marcella, no rupture. I feel so good. I'm in good company. I think they took all the self-righteous Christians. So I saw this joke where this atheist said today, he was going to leave some clothes crumpled up on his porch so his radical Christian neighbor could see the clothes crumpled up like he gone. He's the atheist, but he gone, but she left behind. I'm Belizean. Christopher, I'm Belizean. Lexi, you gonna stop? Lexi, what you gonna stop doing? Girl, don't stop cussing. You know, people like us who curse, we're the ones that don't need to see the shrink. Not that there's anything wrong with seeing a shrink, because I would see one if I had the money to pay for one. But I'm saying, we're the one that have our blood pressure low. My blood pressure is always 116/72. Girl. Just saying. No, seriously, my blood pressure, the top number is always on the 120. The bottom number is always on the 80. And I've always been that way. I think I just have that in me. That's like my natural anatomy, right? To have that lower blood pressure. But I feel like it's because we curse. We get it out. And then it's over, right? Did that girl up in Vegas get raptured? Thomasina, that girl up in Vegas got raptured. I hope they didn't take the kids, because we could take the kids. I think God hears all of us, Sharon. And somebody told me years ago that she was questioning God, and then she felt convicted, like, why am I questioning you? You're always there. And then she heard a voice say, but I made you that way, so don't change. So she never changed. She said, you got time if you stop. Thomasina ain't gonna stop. Thomasina, if you stop, I'm not gonna be your friend no more. That's what my little goddaughter used to say when she was a baby. She came here to spend time with us. She was like 3. And Jada took away some toy from her that could harm her. And she goes, I'm not your friend no more. Thomasina, girl, we don't have to stop. We know where to curse and where not to curse. We got manners. We're not going to curse in front of the preacher. We're not going to curse in front of our bosses, you know? We know where to curse. What's a catchy name? My show? My show is called the Bear Pantry Show, in case you didn't see the R in that word, Mr. Christopher. Okay? And it's because When you have your own business, which we used to have before I did YouTube, I started to do YouTube full time. We had a printing business where we printed plastic bottles. We actually screened the ink onto the bottles. And sometimes when we got paid well, my pantry was full, and a lot of times it was empty, because when you own your own business, it's feast or famine for small businesses, right? Because we're not rich. And so I used to go to the pantry all the time, and I would have tomato sauce in there, because I would get 3 tins of tomato sauce. 3 or 4 tins used to be for $1 back in the olden days of the 2005 through 2008. And I would go and I would buy 3 to 4 tins for $1, and I would take out $20 to put gas in the car, because I don't like using my ATM card at the gas stations. So I always had tomato sauce. I always had uncooked pinto beans, because the church nearby gave free food. And so all I had to get was corn tortilla all the time. And I always had that on hand. Oh, I might make some escabeche today. Who wants some? Anyways, I would make Belizean garnaches, which is like a tostada. Corn tortilla fried hard. Refried beans from the pinto beans that we would make in the slow cooker while we're at work. And then the tomato sauce with onion, and we'd sprinkle some Parmesan cheese, and that would be like the bestest dinner. So every time I went to the cupboard, the pantry, I would tell Joe, my husband, I feel like old Mother Hubbard. I went to the cupboard to get my poor doggy a bone, but when I got here, the cupboard is bare. And so I was gonna name the show the Bare Cupboard Show. But people in America where I live now, they don't know what the hell a cupboard is. Maybe the people from the South and older people know, but most younger people don't. So my sister said, change it to pantry. But when I first started to do the show, I would do my opening on camera, just show my hand, do a voiceover, and do my ending on camera. I'm kind of doing that right now too. And on the fridge, I would have those magnets that the kids like when they were little, the colorful magnets that spell out words. And I had it spelled The Bare Pantry Show. My middle son, if Jada was 15 when I started, he was 19. He would go there and he would remove the R out of pantry, so it becomes panty, and he would take off the S and the W off of show, and behind me would spell out the Bare Panty How. No lie. You don't see none of those videos because I had to take them down. That boy would do that to me all the time. And I was so mad because I would have to redo a whole damn show. No lie. What's Sandra saying? What's Sandra saying? How much years we talking about? Oh, way back in 05 to 08. See, Christopher. Christopher thought it said Betty. Okay. So escabeche in Belize is made with chicken. And all I put on the chicken is salt and pepper. I don't put the ricotta to make it colored, right? And I brown the chicken in some oil. And then I add a lot of water in the pot to let the chicken cook for like half hour. I want to have Joe to cook my bread. And then you take the onion and you slice it like if making onion rings. You get the still white vinegar. And I think it's a cup, maybe I'm measuring it. I got to go check my recipe because Jada's the one that tweaked that recipe for me before I put it in the book. It's a 5-quart pot. There's still white vinegar, some more salt and pepper. I don't put anything else in my escabeche. I don't want that big cut up leaf. What the hell is that cut up leaf, Brenda? The one with the cutty edges that will cut your mouth. I don't want that in there. I don't want any balls in there, allspice, whatever. I don't want none of that stuff in there. I don't want no lime in there, no lemon. Just the still white vinegar, the broth, salt and black pepper. I like it simple because when you add the sugar add a little bit of sweet to it. And then you eat it with corn tortilla. That's what we're going to eat today. Bay leaves. Okay. See, I don't like none of that stuff. That's why I don't like to eat from other Belizeans because they tend to overdo everything. I'm like, God, you don't have to put the whole kitchen in the pot just to make it simple, stupid. You know what I mean? I don't know how Jamaicans make it, but I suppose they do it with fish, right? Don't they? And don't really have like an escovitch? They spell it different. Escoviche, escovitch. We say escabeche. But I think Trinidadians have an escovitch, right, with fish? See, I wouldn't like the oregano neither. But I mean, you can put that in yours. You know what I mean? I always tell other Belizeans, put what you want to put in yours. You're making it for you. But when I make it for me, and my palate is very, very bland. I like things to, I want to taste the chicken, and I want to taste the onion. That onion is gonna tear my guts up, but I'll have just a little. I'll take my gas X first. I've never cooked pork chops, Thomasina. I don't eat pork. The only pork that I do eat is ham or bacon, and that's already cooked. You know, that's already cooked. You know, what do they call it when they cure it? It's already cured everything. I don't eat pork ribs. I don't eat pork chop. I don't eat ground pork. I don't eat pig snout, pig tail, pig feet, pig ears. I don't eat no other part of the pig, except wherever the ham come from the shoulder, right? The ham and the bacon. It's really weird. I don't like pork. But Joe likes pork, but he's never made pork chops. He's only made pork ribs. And I think maybe before I met him, he used to make ground pork. You know? How old are you, Christopher? Let's ask how old are you? I think I would like the cumin taste in it, Brenda. But I would have to try like a little single pot for myself, than mess up the whole pot. You know, because cumin, I like cumin, but it only goes with certain things for me. But that's something I would try. Like I would make a little single pot for myself, put some in there and see how that tastes, because maybe Joe might not like it because he wouldn't be used to it, right? But that's a great idea. You're 31? Welcome. I have a daughter that's going to be 30 in December, and a son that's 34 and another son that's 36. Christopher, you're the youngest one here. You can hang with us. You're going to go make ceviche? Jada makes the best ceviche, and she puts shrimp, imitation crab. I think those are the meats that she put, and a bunch of lemon to cook it. You know what I mean? We use all parts of the chicken, even the innards part. Like Joe will cook that part and eat it, but I don't eat that part. And I hate the feet. But when we were little in Belize, they used to cook. I think they still cook the feet in Belize. When I was little, they used to cook it, and I hated it. Behind Brad's lottery. Okay. Was it dry? Lexi, was it dry when you did it with the roasted chicken? Oh, okay. Well, Brenda has that name because on TikTok, she's a big star. She's a big star on TikTok as Crazy Grandma. See, when they used to give me the chicken feet, I would say, I don't want the hands. I don't want the hands. Grandma, please don't give me the hands. I can't. I bought chicken feet one time to cook it for the show. Just for the show. Girl, I couldn't get past them fingernails on them chicken feet. I said, oof, I couldn't even show it. I didn't even cook it. You have a son that's 15? Wow, Christopher, you started young. But that's okay. That's okay. I have a loved one that started young, and she's 34 now. Her daughter's gonna be 18, and they're lovely people. I don't think Jada's been putting fish in the ceviche, but she's putting that imitation crab, which is fish. Did you all know that? Imitation crab is not crab. It's whiting. It's fish. So we could just say Jada put fish in the ceviche, but she makes it really, really sour with the lemon and the lime. Joe can't take it. Oh, Joe says it's too sour for him, but I love it. It has a lot of collagen. Oh God, Sandra, why? Okay, so it wasn't dry. Okay, great to know. Let me, Jody, cut up the chicken. Let me tell him what I want to make. See if he's on board. Hold on. Let's take you guys. I forget that I have you on this phone that I could take you with me. See my little office. And that dog that eat my rug. The dog that eat my rug. She think I know me I say that. Look how she leave all in toy for killers. Firebun broke out, we dead. Hi, sweetie. You know that side is your side, right? Why are you stretching to my side? See, I put them weights at night so she don't go on that side. Hi, babe. You're not my babe then?
I think you're talking to Evie because you called Evie babes instead of me.
Oh, wow. You jealous?
Yeah.
Huh? So you want some escabeche? Would you be game to make a small pot?
That's good.
Maybe 4 pieces of meat?
That's good.
So pick 2 pieces you want for you. And then can you give me a breast and a wing for me? I think Jada eats that too. I'm gonna text her. I'm gonna text her, ask her. I think she got a Dr. A. He's cutting up the chicken so we go cook. This man act, I swear this man act like we don't have more than one of these things. You gonna let my bread break. And my electrician still hasn't come. He's not coming till the end of this month, but he's coming to Santa Barbara this weekend. See? A baguette. Joe, but then when I look too white. What you got against brown? Huh, Joe? What you got against brown people? Huh? And I know that why, because they were on the bottom shelf. It's alright. I don't want to get too stiff. They went out to white. This one perfect because this was on the top row. Uh-huh. Yes. So we could make like a little sandwich or a hot dog or something out of this one. And Joe didn't want it powder on Friday, but he wanted it yesterday. How you like that? Thank you for taking care of the bread for me, babe.
What's up? Are you live?
Mm-hmm. Look how I chop Joe in the head right here. I chop on with a machete.
Why you put that up? I don't want anybody to see.
Huh?
I don't want anybody to see.
Sarita said, Tony was like, why is Barbara telling people that Joe's deaf? I'm like, because Joe's deaf. People be knowing. He's doing unspeakable things to that chicken. He chopping it up. That's why I chop you up too, roll. No, we're not going to bake it. He's chopping it into pieces. And let me tell you something. This is called the Bear Pantry Show, which means we will chop a chicken up into 15 pieces. We could feed 15 people off of this one chicken. Ah. What do you mean, look for my cookbook? You know I got cookbook right here, right? Mira, you need to stop playing. See, I have the bread book right here. See? You need to stop playing, girl. 1, 2, 3. Hold on. Let me go back in the room. Yeah. Let me put you guys back on the stand. So unprofessional. This girl is so unprofessional. Okay. We back. Make that what y'all cooking today. Okay. I need the meat book. Okay. I don't have a meat book. I just have the Belize book, right? This is the bread book. It has 55 foolproof bread recipes. That baguette that I just made is the easiest bread recipe in the entire book. And it's foolproof. You can't fail. All right? If you were to say, Barbara, which is the easiest bread for me to make? That one right there. The baguette. The baguette. The hardest bread to make is... what a bread there. The next easy one is white bread. Y'all, let's see. Myrna never made it? Why Myrna didn't come? Come on, baby. Let's look for the hardest bread. Let me find the hardest bread. And I'll tell you why it's difficult to make when I find it. This one. The challah bread. The Jewish bread. Oh, happy. What are the Jews celebrating right now? Rosh Hashanah? That bread are the hardest bread because you have to plait it. It's hard to plait in 6. You don't have this book? This book is sold at Amazon, but I also have book here on hand. $28. Send Cash App or email me, barepantryshow@gmail.com, and I'll tell you how to pay. You can't pay with no credit card and no debit card because I don't have the website up and running right now. You have to use Cash App, Zelle, Venmo, PayPal. Is that 4? Cash App, Zelle, Venmo, PayPal. Yeah, 4 different ways you can pay. I have all of those, okay? So, this is the bread book, 55 bread recipe. The bread, that bread is easy to make, but it's hard to plait, okay? It's very hard to plait. The challah bread. And I'm showing you here how to plait it. But me, myself, find it hard to plait. Then the next book I have is the Belizean cookbook you need, 65 Belizean recipes. So I figure only if you're Belizean, you like this book, right? Oh, you probably gonna get it when I have the website up and running. Meat, and more meat. I'm racist with the bread. Why? I have all kind of bread in there. I have Belize bread, Jewish bread, white people bread, brown bread, Mexican bread. Look. Make I show you. I got Mexican bread in here too, girl. Let me show you. We got them conchas. And they actually taste good. They're not dry. They taste good. And then, look at the hot cross bun. Shit, I should have made that today for the goddamn rapture. Maybe that's why I didn't get raptured up. Okay. Girl, I was hoping. And then the cake book. Get baked. I know what that means. All them beautiful cakes. I take all them pictures there now. I take all these pictures. I'm going to go into taking pictures for a living. I'm going to stop doing YouTube and just take pictures for a living. This one have 33, like Jesus's age when he got raptured up. 33 different cake recipes. Because why? You don't need more than 33. I remember when you did it, we came home from a Belizean party and you were drunk and you hit the pole man. What the hell are you talking about, Brenda? I'm like, stupid. It's not heaven. It's raptured. It's raptured. I might have been raptured up if I made a meat book. Girl, I ain't making no more books. I'm making no more books. I am tired. You know what she doing, right, Kathy? She's snapping pictures for her phone. She's snapping pictures of that damn book. I had to sew the cut with the needle and thread. Brenda, what are you talking about? Brenda, are you drunk? Let me see what Brenda talking about. Brenda, she probably get drunk because she never get raptured. It's a man thing. Let's go back. Oh, see where Brenda started. Brenda said it's a man thing. Then she said something about come home drunk. Who are you talking to, Brenda? Brenda said, I remember when you did it. We came home from a Belizean party and you were drunk. And you hit the poor man. Which poor man? Joe? Oh, the chop. Okay. Stupid. Joe went in there to shave his head with a dull-ass shaver. And he came back and go, am I bleeding? I'm like, yes, you are. So I had to put the honey on it, right? And it healed up nice. But it looks like a chop. It looks like a chop with a machete. I didn't do it. I tell you, I still love the man. I still even like the man. See what that man doing in here when I'm goofing off with you guys? He's over there cutting up a whole chicken. And he's gonna clean it up and I'm gonna step out there. Let me text. Oh shit, I'm on the phone. I can't text Jada. I'm gonna make that little pot of escabeche on the hottest day. And we gonna enjoy our little lunch together. Mm-hmm. And that's how we do it sometimes. We just like Joshua don't eat escabeche. Joshua don't like soup at all. So whatever chicken is left over, he might say, Daddy, can you stew it? And if I stew it, I have to send some for my daughter-in-law because she loves stewed chicken. Mm-hmm. Go back and read your comments. I think you're talking about the chop in Joe's head, right? You're messing around with that? Is that what you're talking? You can do. Oh my God, I have 6 books, Lexi. I have 6 books. And honestly, we'll be honest for a little while here. The first 3 books that I have that I made with Morris Cookbooks, they are amazing books. And a lot of people tell me they like those books because there are a lot of recipes in them. And they have like the comb backing or the spiral backing. They can keep it open on the counter, right? And I appreciate that and I understand that. But I'm not buying those books anymore. When they're done, they're done. And I can show you how much I have in stock. See, I don't have to lie. We don't lie up over here. We don't lie. We don't do that FOMO thing. Oh, you're going to miss out. So you better buy quickly because you're going to miss out. We tell the truth up in here. We tell the truth up in her. You see that batch right there? That's all I have from Beans and Rice Volume 2. I'm not buying anymore. I'm not buying it because I have to buy 100. I have to come off of $1,000 to buy 100. You see down here the what's this one? The Pantry Laid Bare. This is all I have. This is probably about 30 something. Up here is probably about 12. Down here, this one right here, the No More Leftovers. I have more in a box somewhere, so I think I have about 50. 50 of those. That's all I have from the Pantry Laid Bare. That's why I make sure I keep my copies because I ain't buying them again. And that's all I have from Beans and Rice Volume 2. And in the future, going forward, I'm just going to sell the ones from Amazon because I can buy one. I can buy one. It's just a lot of Belizean food. There's meat in there too, Thomasina. Yeah, I have to buy a lot. And the price going up. See, I still have records. Who the hell still have records and CDs and all kind of ish, right? Yeah, so this is where I stock my supplies, so we don't have to lie. No more powder bun dry mix because nobody was really buying that because they don't want to pay the shipping. I don't blame them. I'll try something, and if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. You know what I mean? You want one of those books? Okay. You want to see the front cover of which book? The books that I just showed you? Let me go get the ones I have over here on the chair. So I don't have to pull them out and let them drop. Then people think I was lying. This one. I have 12 of that left, more or less. Not buying anymore. This one I have about 30 something. This one I have about 50. All right? Them 3, I'm not buying no more. Morris Cookbooks is an amazing place if you want to make books. But because I designed my own book cover, I had to go with the plan where you have to buy 100. If you only want to buy 1 or 2 books, you could go with the other plan. But then you have to put their standard book covers where everybody's going to have your damn book cover. These other ones, you can't buy them anyways. See? It's 6 books and they're all $20 each. So that's what? Is that, somebody help me do the math. Is that $120? And then the shipping would have to be the what do you call it? The priority. And I think priority went up. I don't know if we could fit it in one of those envelopes. I would say the shipping was around $15 for sure. For sure, okay? For sure. Okay, the second book is the one you have. The Pantry Laid Bare? Yeah. I'm not buying anymore. I'm not rich. I barely make money at YouTube, so I have to make money off of book sales, and I make money off of selling my footage to the artificial intelligence. If you hear somebody talking like me, roughly, like say I didn't have a calculator here to do the math, but each book are $20. If you go to Amazon, you'll pay more for my books because they price it higher. Shh, Tú te calles. Okay? $20 plus the shipping, $8. Tomasina, $28. It's crazy. And that the one that's the beans and rice volume 2, that has like 130 recipes. I took 65 of the best ones and put it in this book. Because my sister told me that Belize, the people at Amazon, they don't know me and they're looking for a Belize cookbook. And so therefore, they'll find mines and they'll buy it, right? I want to find, this is what we're doing today. The one that we're doing today is escabeche. See? And it's the chicken and the onion and stuff and that distilled white vinegar in it. And you eat it with corn tortilla. And this one, people like to make this one, the chimole or the black tuna with the black spice. I thought about doing this one, but we did that one the other day. Plus I ate it at my aunt's party the other day. So escabeche we haven't had in a while. She done already? He done already? That's why that thing drop out. He do that thing too quick. You were beautiful before and you're beautifuler now. Huh? You're beautifuler now. Huh?
Because he thinks it's the fact that like maybe he didn't polish it down.
Uh-huh.
And then when I floss, I can't like go down. I have to go up and pull it through.
Why don't you floss with my pick?
Yeah.
You can use that. So how's he doing?
He crazy.
He look crazy?
I said, I'm like, yeah, my mom would have came, but you don't take insurance. He goes, I don't take any insurance anymore. Only cash.
Is he selling drugs?
You don't even have a dentist sign. He has like a little full sign that you put on like a swap meet.
Uh-huh.
Dentistry.
What is happening to him? You ask him about Jack?
I asked him in general about his kids.
Uh-huh. Oh, shit.
And he was trying to make daddy 70 already.
What the hell?
Yeah, he's like, is he 70? I was like, no. He said he's 68.
What the hell is this? He's the same age as he?
Yeah.
I think he's 68 too. What the hell? So the dentist says he doesn't take any insurance anymore. No medical, no regular insurance. It's cash. It's just cash based. What the hell wrong? What did he do? I don't feel like he's the one turning on these insurances. I think they turned him down. I can tell you all for all the books, but I gotta leave, so I will text you in order. You still have my number? Lexi. Brenda, put the Google number in the chat for me, 909-333-6215. 62, the age of retirement that they're trying to change. 15, my next size. 909-333-6215. You can text me there, Lexi, and I'll text you back from my regular number. And then you said you can Zelle, because you have to Zelle it to the right place. Because God, that lady tried to give me a birthday gift, and I'm so upset. There's an earthquake. I didn't feel it. Girl, thank you, God. Every time I don't feel one, I'm happy. I have a recipe for polvoron too. B. Thank you, B. Thank you. That's see the number. Take it down, Lexi. In case you don't have my regular. Thank you, Sandra. In case Lexi don't have. You have that one? Okay, that's my Google number. But it rings to this phone. So if you call this phone right now, I can't answer it. But for all the books, you can Zelle, but you have to Zelle it to my Yahoo email. So I want to make sure you send it to the right place, because that lady tried to give me that birthday gift. Girl, I'm waiting on that birthday gift. I got stuff I need to buy out of that birthday gift. And she sent it to that number. Don't send no money to that number, okay? You don't have to retract the number, Sandra. The number was correct, right? Don't send no money to that Google number, because it's not listed. It's not listed at my bank. My regular phone number is listed at the bank, but I don't give out my regular phone number just randomly like that, right? But I give out my email, barbara.greenidge@yahoo.com. That's where you send Zelle, and that's where you send PayPal. Barbara.greenidge. And Greenidge is spelled with one N. Grin like when you're smiling, age like when you're young or old. And Barbara has the 2 R's in there. Well, the 3 A's. Bar. How do they spell it? Yeah, they take out one of the A's, right? Barbara. B-A-R-B-A-R-A. I think other people spell it B-A-R-B-R-A. They take out one of the A's. I got all the A's in my name. It's in the Pantry Laid Bare. If you don't have the book, tell me, and I'll screenshot it and send it for you. And there was another earthquake. Oh, it's 60. Oh, it's 62.15, Mama. Brenda already have it done. Alexis says she has it. Don't worry. Don't worry, Sandra. Don't worry. Brenda already have it out there, and Lexi already got it. Thank you guys so much for moderating today. I really appreciate all of you who come in and spend your time with me, because you know, we're not even cooking on these lives anymore. We're just talking ish. Yeah, we don't need no earthquake. I saw my governor was ragging on that man again. I was dying with laughter. I died laughing. I can't wait to go. I'm going to go on a walk this evening, guys. Maybe I'll charge a phone and take you guys with me. No, I can't. Because then I have to hold up the phone, and then that's going to hurt my shoulder. I'm going to have to find a way to strap the phone to my body to do the... Bye, Lexi, my darling. All right, guys. Jada's back, so I'm going to go find out if she wants some of this soup. And I'm going to go quickly make this soup. I'm not even going to film it because it's already at the page. But I still have to go finish editing the video on the, what do you call the thing? The banana bread. The banana bread is not clammy. It's not dense and has that streak of wetness on the bottom. That was my issue with banana bread, you know? Hi, Steve. Nice to see you, Steve. We're leaving, boy. We there 66 minutes already. But we might come back later. You know what? What the hell? I'm going to charge a phone and come back later because we have to see which one of we get raptured. What time right now? 11:32. Okay, we're going to come back at 3 o'clock California time. You guys go eat on a dinner. Make sure on a bed. Get everything ready for the rapture. All right? We're going to come back 3 o'clock. Let me go charge my damn phone. We're going to come back from 3 to 4 and talk crap. And then we're going to get off and then I'll release my video at 5 o'clock. All right? Bye, guys. Bye, guys. We stupid.